Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to the highlights of last night's Ultimate Team Journey stream. If you want to watch the whole stream, there will be a link in the description down below. But today we are looking at the new players that I decided that I wanted to buy because my team was doing pretty well. I had a record of like 23 wins, 3 draws and 3 losses. Then I went on a streak where over a couple of days I just couldn't really win any games. I won 2 out of the next 10 and it just, I didn't like it. So I thought, I'm making this concept team and I want to buy some new players. So make a new Bundesliga team mainly. So I bought Royce off stream just because I think he was a little bit cheaper before the stream started. So I bought him then. But I bought, I think it was 4,600 FIFA points, and people wanted me to open the 15k packs. And in our first one we get Inform Insigne, which is not too shabby right there. And we didn't really get any other like high rated players of note, but we do open this one and the player that comes up is Johnny Evans, but that's not who we care about. Look at this silver guy in this pack. Boom, we get Muriel. Now last year he was just like a discard value gold, but this year 73 rated silver with pace that links up with Ibarbo. That equals money. So at the time of the stream, his cheapest bite now is like 105k. I sold him off stream earlier for roughly 110k, I think it was actually buy it now. And then we also get Boateng. So I said there weren't any higher rated players, but I completely lied. And we also got Jovetic, the god from last year. But yeah, Boateng slots right into our concept team right there, which means I don't have to buy him, which is really, really cool. It saves me 35k. So we go onto the market and we buy the remaining players for this ideal Bundesliga team. We start off with Philipp Lahm as our CDM. It was between him and Schweinsteiger, and I asked around and people sort of said Lahm generally is the better player. So I went with him, and then we buy our other defender in Benatia. So it was between him and Dante, and people said that Benatia was really good. So I think he was about 7k was that? I missed it on the screen, but I think he was around 6.5, 7,000 coins, so it's pretty cheap. But then look at this, Neuer. Jeez, he is 180 grand, 185. Now this happened and I got really goddamn scared here because 183 grand, that's like the most expensive player I've bought this year. You can see my money's down to like 74 grand now, and that much for a goalkeeper is actually ridiculous. Like, you'll see him in the next few games, but I've played with him a little bit and he doesn't feel like he's worth that much. Obviously, I don't think anybody would agree with that. And so I'm going to keep him for a while, but I may change him in the future because there's no point in spending that much on a goalkeeper when you can spend it elsewhere in the team. But it looked like EA had stolen my coins. Neuer was nowhere to be seen. Luckily, I backed out of Ultimate Team and went back in, and as you can see, as it loads up, it's got the little loading circle, and when we finally get back into Ultimate Team, thank goodness that Neuer is there. I honestly thought I had lost out on 183 grand there. Watching it back, you can actually see that it has the green tick when I buy Neuer, but at the time, he sort of disappeared and I was just worried. So, now we have our new Bundesliga team. It looks pretty solid. I might get like Robben in there. People want me to change like Mkhitaryan. No, these players perform really well and I've used them for quite a while. And they actually perform, like the forward line is really decent. It was just like Lavezzi and other players like that weren't performing for me, so I thought I needed a bit of change, and I wanted Royce, my free kick god from last year, to get back in the team. So here are highlights from the 5 games that I played on the stream with this new Bundesliga team. I didn't get any free kicks in the opponent's half that I could shoot from, so Royce still hasn't taken back his free kick master status, but Gundogan played like a beast this game. So 2 goals in like 40 minutes for him, puts us 2-0 up, and then a Ramos cross to the back post. Lewandowski meets it with his head, and that makes it 3-0 to me. Not too bad. And then Adrian Ramos unfortunately loses the ball. Luckily, it falls to Lahm, who plays a nice ball to Ramos, plays it into Mkhitaryan, and bang! Nice little finish into the bottom corner to make it 4-0, last minute of the game. And unfortunately, we only stay in the division because, like I said, it went bad. Like, I wasn't playing well at all. 3-3-3 is not a good record. I was not happy with that, but luckily we did manage to stay in and we won that game. Now, on to the next game. He has a strong French team. Remy Lacazette up top. Not too bad. Ruffier, a very highly rated goalkeeper in net. But I do manage to sort of luckily go 1-0 up about 5 minutes in. but then Biabiani with the pace just ran and ran and ran, and I couldn't do much about it. But then near enough straight from kickoff, I did exactly the same with Lewandowski to go 2-1 up. Then Royce, this is was this on his debut? No, maybe on his second game. He gets his second right there. Lewandowski makes it 4-1 to me, so it's going pretty well. But then Lacazette with the pace, and the standard goal, by the way, if you haven't learnt about it yet, finesse at the near post, okay? That's the easiest way to score on this game. But a nice ball roll by Royce, takes it past the keeper, or by the defender, and slots it home. But there you go, near post is OP this year. That is where you want to shoot. But a big header from Ramos there makes it 6-3 to me, a goal fest this game. I think there were 8 goals in the first half, and then it sort of dried up a little bit. But then Remy takes it past the keeper. There's literally nothing I could really do there. I could have stayed in goal and risked maybe that he would have failed with the shot, but I thought I'd just bring him out. I was 3 goals up. But then we come up against this guy with Emenike and Royce up front. So he's changed Royce to a striker. I think he's on maybe 6 or 7 chemistry, something like that. But 7 minutes in, it falls to, what was that guy's name? Like Erkin or Ekrin or something like that. And he puts him 1-0 up. But there we go again. Once more, finesse around the keeper at the near post is overpowered, okay? With hardly any power on it. It seems to go in a lot. But look at this. 81st minute, we get an equaliser right there to make it 2-2. And then beautiful dribbling by Ramos. You'll see it again in the replay. I honestly thought that the guy kicked it onto my foot and I got lucky and he went forward with it. But a winner in the 88th minute due to beautiful dribbling by Ramos to sidestep past that guy and finesse around the keeper at the near post once again, wins us the game to make it 3-2. 2 wins in this division, and we are unbeaten. So that team is probably the best I've come up against. Neuer at the back, Company, Boateng, I think he had Bale and Aguero up front. It was mad, but our trusty finesse, I think I said on stream, no matter who you've got in goal, you can't defend against that finesse. But then Ramos with an absolute belter of a strike, 10 minutes in, 2-0, with that team, and he rage quits. I don't know why, but that was his decision. So we come up against this guy now, and I don't know if this is the last game. I think it is. So that's 4 wins in a row. Out of 4 games with this new Bundesliga team, so it's going okay. Ramos plays a nice through ball to Mkhitaryan, who gets a little bit of a lucky goal, but straight from kickoff, nice little goal to start off this game. Unfortunately, he finds a perfect through ball to Serchi, who just smashes it in. He didn't need to, but a great finish right there. But then Mkhitaryan has an effort, but you can probably guess exactly what's coming. We get a corner, Philip Lahm is on it, and at the back post, we have Lewandowski to put it in the back of the net to make it 2-1 to me. And then a beautiful finish from Lewandowski. I think on the stream I said Zlatan would be proud of that one. To make it 3-1, and then here he is again. I get very lucky here. His guy falls over. Muller just comes in and slots it home. Absolute P-roller, but went underneath the keeper. 4-1 to me. I thought I was going to get tackled by my own player there, but once again, near post finesse by Mkhitaryan makes it 5-1 to me, and at this stage it's like, oh, okay, I've won. But then again, a beautiful through ball, and Serchi with that near post OP makes it 5-2. But then with a couple minutes left, it was game over, but he did manage to pull one more back to make it 5-3. But that is it for that game. 5 games played with this Bundesliga team, 5 games won. It's too good. So that's it for these highlights. If you did enjoy it, then leave a like rating. The full stream will be in the link down below, but that's going to be it from me. Look at that, we are doing very, very well. Hopefully we can keep that up in the next stream in the next few days. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.